Y'all, it's your boy Wavy back at y'all with some WWE content. So Triple Fraud, aka Triple K, aka Triple H, he is currently in the process of permanently staining and destroying Jey Uso's wrestling career. And you would think at some point that somebody would pull Triple H to the side and let him know that he's making too many mistakes. And I'm pretty sure that The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, I'm pretty sure The Rock has told Triple H this, but Triple H seems like the kind of guy that he thinks he knows everything, right? He thinks that whatever he wants to do is the best thing to do. It's obvious that this guy's ego is out of this world, and Triple H just can't stop himself from getting in his own way. You understand what I'm saying? So he's planning on having Jey Uso go back to being a tag team partner with his twin brother, Jimmy Uso. You look at what Jey Uso did last year, man. He became the biggest babyface next to Cody Rhodes, right? Some people would say Cody Rhodes, but I would say number one, right? Jey Uso became the number one babyface in the company last year, separating himself from Roman Reigns, separating himself from his twin brother, separating himself from Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, right? And he was able to secure the Intercontinental Championship. Now, he only had it for a month. He ended up losing it because Solo Sikoa pretty much interrupted his rematch with Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker got the belt back after a month, right? So then Jey Uso goes on to win the Royal Rumble, right? He pretty much eliminated John Cena, right? He won the Royal Rumble, pretty much positioned himself for a title match for the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther. He made Gunther tap at WrestleMania this year, whenever it happened, right? He did something that nobody's been able to do. He made Gunther tap, right? Even this past Monday, when Gunther got his title back, he was unable to make Jey Uso tap. Jey Uso just pretty much passed out, right? He never tapped, right? So why would you have Jey Uso, who worked so hard to make himself a star? I'm pretty sure Jey Uso has one of the highest sales when it comes to merch, right? It's obvious that he's probably the most over dude on the main roster right now, right? To the point where whenever he gets done doing his yeet thing, he comes in the ring, he grabs the mic, the fans want him to redo the yeet, right? So why are you having this guy who's 39 years old? Why are you having him go backwards? Why do you want him to go back to teaming up with his brother, who's a jobber? Because let's be honest, guys, and I hate to say this, right? Jimmy Uso is a jobber, right? Jimmy Uso, he has been unable to make a name for himself without his brother. Let's just call it what it is. Like, Jimmy Uso, he just hasn't been able to go on a successful singles run. I don't think he's won an Intercontinental belt. I don't think he's won a United States Champion belt. And what Triple H should be doing is, why not put Jimmy Uso in a position to go after something like the Intercontinental Championship that Dominic Mysterio has, right? Like, what is like since Dirty Dom has won that belt, right? He hasn't really brought any value to the belt. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he just had a match at Money in the Bank with one of the the Mexican wrestler dudes. And the match literally only lasted 5 minutes. Like, it was just a complete squash match. It was boring. It was dry. And I just don't think Dominic Mysterio is adding any value whatsoever to that Intercontinental title. And, I think it would be dope if Jimmy Uso went after it, but it seems like they're positioning Finn Balor to eventually take that belt from Dirty Dom. But, I mean, Jimmy Uso, like, Triple H should be booking him to build his name, to separate himself as much as he can from Jey, to show that he can be a winner, that he can win matches, and he can become a champion. I just feel like Jimmy should go after that Intercontinental or that United States Championship belt. Why not have him go after Jacob Fatu, right? Him and Jacob Fatu are still going at it. You could have Jimmy Uso, at least compete for the title against his cousin Jacob Fatu. You understand what I'm saying? So this is going to hurt Jey Uso's career, because you're pretty much trying to position, like, you're pretty much having Jey Uso devalue himself to help his brother, who at 39 years old shouldn't need help from Jey. Let's just call it what it is, man. Like, Jey Uso has already proven he's a superstar, Whether you like what he does in the ring or not, whether you like his promos or not, whether he botches, when he talks on the mic and he forgets his lines, whether you like him or not, he's over with the fans. He's a superstar, and he has put in the work to separate himself from his twin brother. And the fact that they're literally forcing him to go back with his twin brother, once again, it's a spit in the face to wrestling fans. It's a spit in the face to Jey Uso. It's a spit in the face to Jimmy Uso. And it's a spit in the face to all wrestling fans. And this makes absolutely no fucking sense. And once again, this just goes to show that Triple H is not developing the young stars. Why not have Carmelo Hayes, right, who just signed to the company last year, hasn't won a title yet? Why not have Carmelo Hayes team up with The Miz and get the tag team titles from New Day? Doesn't that make more sense? You're not doing anything with The Miz. You're not doing anything with Carmelo Hayes. You had Carmelo Hayes lose his Money in the Bank qualifier match to Andrade. Why not have Carmelo Hayes become a tag team champion with The Miz? Doesn't that make more sense? Right? Jay and Jimmy, I'm pretty sure they've already won tag team titles. Why are you gonna have them do it again? No, but bro, Triple H is doing this as if the Usos are the Hardy brothers. You know what I'm saying? Now that we know that, TNA and the WWE are working together, you better off having the Hardy Boys come over to Raw or SmackDown and go get those tag team titles. Not Jimmy and Jey Uso. So with that being said, man, let me know what you guys think about this decision. Are you guys excited for having Jey Uso going back to being a jobber with his twin brother? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Wavy. Subscribe, follow me, share the video. Thank you for watching. I'm out.